Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So I subbed in the other day. You guys knew about it. The long-awaited highlights RSP versus NEF.
Is me Viper. I have $15 bet on GK. If he win,
Oh man, and I got the confidence of Viper. I didn't even know he's still playing this game. I thought this guy walked away to a greater life. Had so much going on. I guess he didn't. Anyways, yeah, so undefeated up to this point against RSP, but obviously this will be a tough one, and obviously it's not my keep, so it doesn't really count for anything. But yeah, so I agreed to sub in with NEF. I'm kind of excited. I like hanging out with them. I like playing. But I wasn't expecting this intense of a matchup. I saw that Vidge played earlier in the day. I was like, so what are the odds we'd be playing RSP, the one team that it would be like, okay, I'm porting all game. Damn it. Anyways, yeah, so wow. Completely different game up here at this level. Like, it's different than last time I was here. Like, I subbed with them after I left before. I subbed with other alliances. But man, it was just siege attacks for 2 hours. Like, nothing else. Some archers, etc. But yeah, it was intense. I basically was porting. My score wasn't great because I didn't know my presets. Like, they're indifferent. Like, mine goes archer, ground, horse, siege, 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 archer. And this one, I can't even remember, but in the middle was siege and archer, and I couldn't find horse or ground to join anything. I kept pressing the wrong buttons, and these guys joined fast. Like, literally 3 seconds, rally gone. Like, I would get so confused. Like, is that still my marching to the rally? No, it's marching to the attack. These guys are fast. Both alliances were really good. RSP had a kind of almost a portlock situation going on NEF for a while, but NEF battled hard, attacked the portals. Jimsack was on it. He was setting rally after rally on the portal to keep the team alive so they could teleport. And NEF held like a 20 to 30k advantage for most of the match. And then yeah, and then things kind of got interesting. And RSP, there was Jake on the other side, formerly known as Joke. Dude won't answer my messages anymore. I didn't even know he's alive. I was so happy to see him in the battle. But to be honest, dude didn't join one rally, all battle, didn't send one reinforcement to his team. The only proof of life for him was set a rally on him. He's moving for a port swap. And yeah, that was kind of their game later on. But RSP, obviously, you know, they got a little bit of inner turmoil. Not sure what's happening there. Jake won't answer any questions. But the Ozzer keeps been in and out of the alliance. Hopefully they get things settled there. But a lot of new faces. Tito's in RSP now. When did that happen? Like, I remember playing him in Shalons. We were so sure we're advancing. And then this one team of nobody but a K45 Tito, like this is like 8 months ago, shows up and just demolishes us single-handedly. Yeah, so you can see the reports here, like 7-8 billion lost on every attack. These siege attacks are no joke. NEF has 10 plus K45s. I was fortunate enough to play in one of them, so I didn't totally have to run for my life all battle. But it was actually a really good reminder for me to play in this on, which is actually really funny. Like, this is like pretty good, but not elite keep. So I'm running, right? I'm gonna have to teleport, and it actually gave me some reminders in my alliance. Like, hey, like, understand what other people are going through in your alliance. They can't just sit there and eat anything that comes at them. So it was good. It was a good experience. I do like it. I don't know how people in these top alliances do this twice a week. And Shalons, it's so intense for 2 hours. You just sit there, screen red, screen red, screen red, and it can actually hurt you. It ain't the Knights Hall coming in at you. And like, I gotta say, like, both teams, reinforcements, 7, 8, 10 marches in like 5 seconds. So any rally going in has almost equal amount of reinforcements. Everyone has 100 million rally capacity. These matchups are probably better than All-Star round 1 and 2 matchups. All-Star finals is probably better, but like, these are intense matchups. There's so many great keeps in here. Good players, quick players. I was probably the worst player on the battlefield. Honestly, I couldn't get a hold of the presets. I just couldn't figure out, but I knew how to teleport. So I had a spot bookmarked. I'd go take a teleport. Tip out there for you guys. If you got a teleport, go to a teleport, take one, reset it, come back. That's what I was doing. I was just trying to be a neutral teleport player. And you can see there the score was, I think it's 844 for NEF to about 765 for RSP. So that's about the hour and a half mark. It's starting to get away from RSP and they're starting to get a bit desperate. They got to start port swapping and sending into reinforcements and just hoping that it works. But NEF was a little bit too much on this day. So it will be a very interesting Shalon's finals, or maybe these teams meet before finals and there's a pre-finals. But there's also other really good teams on C1, CDI, and I'm not sure if One Alliance is still there, but they were always a big contender forever. But will be some familiar names at the top. And here we are, 835 to 755. NEF is holding a lead, and now the question really is, NEF gonna drop $1 million on him? Did Viper parlay that? Million and a win? He might be able to afford to come back. All right, so back to the battle, and yeah, 2 hours just non-stop attacks, you can see. And at the end, NEF basically just says like, hey, we're getting really good reinforcements. Let's just take some of these. Let's just see what happens. Test some stuff out. Have some reinforcements. We're filling fast on the reinforcements. They're rallying. Let's just see what happens. There you got Carfell there taking one, and you can see the report afterwards. But honestly, I can't get over how many big names I remember from other alliances are now in RSP. Like, don't people join other alliances? It seems like everyone just goes to like 3 or 4 alliances. That's one of the craziest things to me about the top end of Evony. You look at them and it really is a who's who. Everyone's in like 4 alliances. And I don't think these 2 alliances play all that often. That's why it's such a big deal when they do play. And so happy to be 3-0 against RSP, even though this isn't in my own keep. So you don't really totally get to brag about it, but it still is good. I'm a little bit of a lucky charm, I guess, even if I was the worst player on the battlefield. But these guys definitely will be playing again in the next 2 weeks in Shalons. I'd be shocked if they don't. And you can see the score here. It is now really pulling away. And this is about at the point where RSP kind of stopped attacking, but they did stay very attentive on defense, sending reinforcements and port swapping, and still trying to do a little bit of stuff on certain players. But the non-stop rallies. Oh, whoa, what's this? Going after the B-15? Oh, that's when you know it's a landslide. I had to do it. 2 great teams, probably 2 of the top 3 teams in all of Evony. I don't think anyone would dispute that right now. Looking forward to what happens in Shalon's finals on C1. And good luck to both teams. Hope you enjoyed this video, and like, subscribe, leave a comment.